Welcome, loyal fans of the Dallas Cowboys, to the Dallas Cowboys News Channel, your ultimate source for all things related to America's team. Today, we delve deep into a fascinating possibility that could significantly bolster our defense, the potential acquisition of safety Xavier McKinney. This is a topic that has generated considerable buzz among analysts and fans alike, and for good reason. For those who follow the Portal Dallas Cowboys news fan, you know we always strive to bring you the most relevant and impactful discussions. So, let's explore why McKinney would be a perfect fit for the Cowboys and what such a move could mean for our Super Bowl aspirations. Xavier McKinney has established himself as one of the premier safeties in the NFL. His tenure, particularly with the Green Bay Packers recently, has showcased a player who combines elite athleticism with a high football IQ. What makes McKinney so appealing for the Cowboys, a team often lauded for its offensive prowess but sometimes scrutinized for defensive consistency, especially in crucial moments? It's his versatility. McKinney isn't just a single-role safety, he excels in multiple facets of the game. He possesses the range to cover ground deep in the secondary, effectively limiting big plays over the top. His instincts allow him to read quarterbacks and break on passes, leading to impactful pass breakups and interceptions. This kind of ball-hawking ability is precisely what the Cowboys' defense needs to complement its already formidable pass rush. Imagine Micah Parsons wreaking havoc in the backfield, forcing quick throws, and then having McKinney there to capitalize on errant passes or to close down passing lanes. The synergy would be immense. Beyond his coverage skills, McKinney is a formidable tackler. He's not afraid to come down into the box and contribute in run support, an aspect of the game that often separates good safeties from great ones. His ability to diagnose run plays quickly and shed blocks to make open field tackles would be invaluable for a Cowboys defense that aims to stop opposing offenses on early downs and force them into predictable passing situations. This physicality, combined with his coverage prowess, makes him a true three-down player, capable of staying on the field in any defensive package. This is a significant upgrade from safeties who are often subbed out in specific situations, offering defensive coordinator Dan Quinn, or any future defensive coordinator, maximum flexibility and scheme. The potential arrival of McKinney would also have a ripple effect on the rest of the Cowboys secondary. With a top-tier safety anchoring the back end, it could free up other defensive backs to play more aggressively, knowing they have a reliable last line of defense behind them. Quarterbacks like Darren Bland and Trayvon Diggs, once he returns to full health, could benefit immensely from McKinney's presence, allowing them to take more risks in coverage and go for more interceptions. This collective improvement elevates the entire unit, transforming a strong defense into a truly elite one, capable of shutting down even the most high-powered offenses in the league. Financially, acquiring a player of McKinney's caliber would certainly require a significant investment. However, when you consider the impact he could have on the team's championship aspirations, it's an investment that the front office should seriously consider. The Cowboys are perpetually in a win-now window, and adding a player who can immediately elevate a key position group is often worth the capital. Whether it's through a trade or a lucrative free agent signing, the long-term benefits of a player like McKinney, his leadership, his durability, and his on-field production far outweigh the short-term costs. He brings a winning mentality and a professional approach that aligns perfectly with the culture the Cowboys are trying to build. Furthermore, McKinney's age fits perfectly within the Cowboys' current roster construction. He is in his prime, with several productive years ahead of him, meaning he wouldn't be just a short-term rental but a cornerstone piece for the foreseeable future. This aligns with a strategy of acquiring top-tier talent that can grow with the team and contribute to sustained success. His presence would also serve as a mentor for younger players in the secondary, helping to develop the next generation of Cowboys defensive stars. Leadership on the field is just as important as talent, and McKinney provides both in abundance. In conclusion, the prospect of Xavier McKinney joining the Dallas Cowboys is incredibly exciting. He represents exactly what the team needs, a high-impact, versatile defensive playmaker who can elevate the entire unit. His ability to cover, tackle, and lead would be invaluable as the Cowboys push for a Super Bowl title. This isn't just about adding a player, it's about adding a game changer, someone who can consistently make the plays that win football games. We at Dallas Cowboys News are eagerly tracking any developments on this front. Make sure to keep an eye on the portal Dallas Cowboys News fan for all the latest updates and discussions. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any breaking news or in-depth analysis. Your support helps us continue to deliver the most comprehensive coverage of your favorite team. Stay tuned for more exciting Dallas Cowboys news. Man, I gotta tell you, thinking about Xavier McKinney in a Cowboys uniform just gives me chills in the best possible way. We've been talking about needing that elite safety for what feels like forever, right? Someone who can truly be the anchor, the guy who brings that swagger and smarts to the back end of our defense. And let me tell you, McKinney is that guy. When you watch him play, it's not just the highlight reel plays, though he's got plenty of those. It's the consistency, the way he just knows where the ball is going. He's got incredible range, which means those deep shots that have burned us in the past, suddenly, they become a lot riskier for opposing QBs. And imagine him alongside Trayvon Diggs when he's back, and Darren Bland doing his thing. That's a secondary that could legitimately strike fear into quarterbacks. We're talking about a unit that could lead the league in turnovers, and that's a beautiful thought, isn't it? But it's not just about picking off passes. McKinney is a real thumper too. He's not shying away from coming down into the box and laying a hit. That run support is crucial, especially when we're facing those power running teams. There's nothing more frustrating than watching a 4-yard gain turn into 8 because no one wraps up. McKinney doesn't have that problem. He's fundamentally sound, and he plays with an edge. That kind of physicality is contagious, and it sets the tone for the whole defense. Honestly, it feels like this would be the missing piece, you know? We've got the pass rush with Micah Parsons being an alien. We've got talent at corner, but that safety spot has always felt like we needed just a little more. Someone who can cover the middle of the field, who can make those open field tackles, and who can be a true leader back there. McKinney fits the bill perfectly. He's still young enough that he's in his prime, so we wouldn't just be getting a rental, we'd be getting a long-term solution. That's smart business, even if it costs a pretty penny. You pay for difference makers, and McKinney is absolutely a difference maker. I'm picturing him making a huge play in a playoff game, sealing a win. That's the kind of impact he could have. It gets me genuinely excited for the season, thinking about the possibilities. This isn't just adding a player, it's adding a cornerstone, a guy who elevates everyone around him. Let's hope Jerry and Steven make this happen. It would be a huge statement that we're serious about winning it all. Go Cowboys!